Maybe not everybody that has a parking garage or a shopping center understands that something like this is possible when you hire a fine design firm like Ashton Design, and then they recommend somebody like me to paint it. You can have fully integrated signage and murals that everybody seems to find really pleasant. People have been rolling down their windows and saying, good job. That's what I've been hearing a lot at this one. Every job is different. It seems like there's something in the ether that sends a message to the people about what they want to say to me. And at this one, it's good work or good job.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
At other ones, it's you missed a spot. Like when I'm working around downtown Baltimore, around, say, one of the public markets, which I've done a lot of, I get a lot of you missed a spot jokers. I love that joke. Everybody should feel free to joke around with the old boy. I'm a big joker. Myself, I never stop joking. I'm only going to be here for like another day. I'm going to stay past dark tonight to just make sure I've got all the details in place. Make sure I didn't forget anything. There's so many little shapes. I worry that I forgot one or two. I don't know. There's always the fact that many times I've talked to a designer on site after it's done, or just, you know, when I run into them at a grocery store, or if I see them at some kind of a holiday party, I talk to them about jobs and I'm like, oh, yeah, I left something out and then I had to go back and paint it. And then they say like, oh, I wouldn't even have noticed, or something like that. It has happened. I think it's happened. I can't really remember. So you want to make your own iced tea. You want it to be as refreshing as the stuff you buy at the gas station. Well, I've got the recipe for you. There's lots of reasons that you might want to do this. Maybe you want to save money. Maybe you want less plastics exposure. There's 3 important ingredients: the water, the tea, and the sugar. If you get those in the right combination, in the right proportion, then you'll have very refreshing iced tea. You can take it to work with you. Even if you're a 50-year-old man like me, you can work out in the sun all day. You can pull your iced tea out of the cooler and it'll be very refreshing. It'll wake you up. It'll make you feel lighter. It'll make you feel 47 again. You can leave out the citric acid. You can leave out the pinch of salt. Your iced tea will still come out really good. It was only in my previous job, Weber Tire, I painted these signs, recreating old lettering. I was right across the street from a 7-Eleven, so I found myself going across there to get a refreshment. There was a sale on commercially bottled iced tea. I Googled it and it's like the number 3 most popular iced tea in the United States. The whole time I was painting that sign, it was like 2 for $4. So you can save money, I think. Probably not a whole lot, because you still have to buy the tea and you still have to buy the sugar. You've got to have some bottle to take it to work with you in. You got to pack your own cooler. So there's a little bit of homework involved. By the way, I make no medical promises about, you know, the health benefits of it. It just makes you feel more alive. The only thing I can tell you for sure is when I make iced tea with no sugar or little sugar in it, I get jittery. I chug the whole thing. For a short time I feel refreshed, and then I get jittery. I get butterflies in my tummy, and I get nervous, even though I'm taking in less caffeine than I do with coffee. It's all about that ratio of water, tea, and sugar. Results may vary. Oh. I was chugging this iced tea while I painted this. Ashton Design, ladies and gentlemen. Yours truly on the paintbrushes. and, pure iced tea pumping through my veins. That's how I did it. This job was an odyssey. Day one was priming. We were just coming out of winter, by the way. We're dealing with a masonry wall here, so it's kind of, there's more weather things to consider than just the temperature. Like that's the air temperature. What about the temperature of a cement wall? I don't think there's dirt behind this wall, by the way. At first I kind of assumed that there was, but now I'm kind of thinking there is not. Maybe part way up the ramp. So after I primed, I put on the basic shapes, the background colors. One night of projecting to get the outlines of those basic shapes. And then I think it was by day 3 that I was already doing some detail. Day 4 I had way more done than I thought I would by that point. The whole thing went really well. I took weekends off. Really bright sunshine out here. How this is looking. Switching hands. But it all worked out fine. Finished product, really quite handsome. I don't know how to make these into really compelling stories about a design challenge or technical challenges or whatever. There's a lot. If you watch it, you'll pick up a lot of my tricks. The tricks of the trade. I didn't really make any of them up. But I really love showing people the process, the tools, my backside apparently. There's going to be a lot of that.